Life is a video game. There are levels, there are lessons that every single person needs to go through. And whether or not you are open to this experience, whether or not you have a lot of resistance, is going to decide how long you stay stuck in one level. Every single person you have ever met or seen has had negative, dark thoughts about themselves and about the world. And your job as co-creator of your own reality is to decide how real are you going to let them be? How much are you going to allow them to dictate your reality? How much are you going to let them hold you back from what you know you should be doing? And so this leads us to cheat code 1. You must allow negative thoughts to flow. The more you suppress them, the more you pretend that they don't exist, the more you don't take time to process them and just fill all of your free time with scrolling and consuming, the longer it will take to fully heal. I just posted a video on this because I used to be the queen of suppressing my emotions. When I experienced a death in my family and when I had people in my personal life, like friends and relationships, treating me badly, I used to never process them because I always thought that it made me feel weak. I had no idea how to process them. I thought that it was embarrassing and it didn't align with the person that I wanted to be, like my idealized version. But here's the thing, you're whole. You're a human. No human that you see on a day-to-day basis can escape the fullness of the human emotion. And so I used to be, even when I started my spiritual journey, I used to be so scared of low vibe thoughts like fear and anger, because that must mean that I'm not operating on a high vibration. That means that it will mess up my manifestations. No. The resistance and the thoughts that you create around low vibe thoughts is what actually blocks your manifestation. That is what keeps you on the low vibe. We have a sparrow with us somewhere. Oh, there's a cardinal. Sorry. A cardinal, whenever I see a cardinal, I think of my dad who passed. That's like my symbol for him. And it's literally right there. That's so beautiful. What was I saying? Back to how your thoughts create your reality. What you focus on and what you talk about should be sacred because you're going to create more of it, no matter what it is. Your senses are sacred because they are literal. They literally speak things into existence. Wherever you place your eyes, you are going to notice more of those things. And I had to relearn this lesson myself because, as some of you may know, I do research, and sometimes I get really frustrated by like the high stress environment, and there's a lot of people who are very competitive, and it's just like a little frustrating. And I was talking about this with my partner where I was basically like, this is so annoying, like all of these people, blah, blah, blah. And he kind of like snapped me out of it and broke that loop of complaining. And he was like, Emma, what you notice, you're going to create more of. If you keep talking about these people, you're sinking your energy and time into these people. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. So even though I literally like made the ebook on that and I like come online and I talk about this, I forget it myself. We need to consistently be reminding ourselves that what you focus on, what you talk about, what you watch online, the people you spend time with, those need to be sacred because that is going to create who you are and create your reality. So what is it that you're writing? What is it that you're talking about? What is it that you continue to look at? Treat your senses as sacred tools that will literally guide you into a new reality. Gratitude is a superpower. It literally is, because it puts you in such a high vibrational space. Situationships and waiting for other people to choose you. A lot of people choose relationships and friendships out of a void. Okay, it's low-key distracting me now. Only you can create your center, and if you don't actively create it, you will forever be chasing things to fill your void that are empty, such as scrolling, the next dopamine hit from the video, a new situationship, or someone that doesn't really want to commit to you fully, a crush, a drug. Oh my goodness. It is so normalized in society to use these external things to fill a void, because so many people are not centered. We're taught go, go, go. Don't process your emotions, don't have a spiritual relationship, don't really consider if the path that you're on is your path or if it's something that someone chose for you. There are things that help bring you back to your center, and you need to figure out what these are for you. But some ideas are nature, journaling, taking a cleansing shower without any distractions, going for a walk, exercising, sitting alone, silent, in meditation. These are all things that will help you find your center. And if you consistently do them on a day-to-day basis, you will find that clarity that you're looking for. You will find that peace and that groundedness. When I become too obsessed with a manifestation, it clouds so much of my judgment and my headspace that I can't process and think clearly and get to the vibrational level where I become it so that I can effortlessly attract it. I love how this cardinal is it moved to be directly on top of me, which kind of means if it like poops, I'm fucked. And this leads me into my last point for today. Imagination is your superpower. Visualization, being able to create a palace in your mind that puts you in a high vibrational state. We can imagine dark, negative things that can bring us into chaos, or we can be in a place where we imagine the beauty of the world and the beauty that we can create. Ask powerful what-if questions that can propel you into a high vibrational state. So what I mean by this is, what if by the end of this month, you had everything that you needed to be the happiest version of yourself? What if today you're going to have such a profound realization and it's going to completely change the way you see yourself in the world? These exciting what if questions leave us with this awe and with this wonder that we used to have so effortlessly as children. And you can create that for yourself every single day with imagination and by grounding yourself. That is it for today, my loves. I hope the birds weren't insanely distracting. I'm actually going to show you this cardinal, and that's going to be it for this video.